Welcome to Take Your Next Step Today, sponsored by nextstepdanny.com. Well, I did it. I set a goal of running a 5K without walking. Well, I didn't actually meet that goal, but I had some other goals that helped me get to that point. That is my destination goal that I want to get to. There's a book called The Life Path, written by an author named Dr. Thean Doan, and he talks about a gateway goal. Having gateway goals, like a gateway drug, he talks about. Kind of a crude illustration, but the point is, when a drug dealer gives you the drug for free the first time, the idea is that that's a step. That's a gateway into some of the harder drugs that cost more, and then he'll have you hooked. And same idea. If you set the smaller goals that reach to the destination, then it's a gateway to where you want to go, where you want to be. And so when I set my gateway or success goals, I set 3 of them. One is to wake up at the same time every morning, get rolling. Second thing, get some running clothes on. Third thing, go outside. Now those are simple things, I know, but those are the 3 things that I'm going to try to do on a consistent basis to be able to run my 5K. I want to get outside, I've got my clothes on, I'm ready to go, nothing's stopping me. I found this nice little running track here, perfect place to run. And so I go out, walk, run, whatever I'm going to try to do, and then I'll have some other goals later. It's like Jerry Seinfeld. I'm a huge fan of him, of his. He's a great comedian. In his Netflix show, if you haven't seen it, it's awesome, Jerry Before Seinfeld, he talks about where he wanted to be, always wanted to be a successful comedian. And he's got a picture of him sitting on the floor surrounded by all these little sheets of paper where he wrote jokes down before, I guess, computers were around. But in a different interview, they asked him about how did you become successful? And he literally went and bought one of these $1 calendars, hung it on the wall, and he would wake up every day and he would say, I'm going to write one joke. And he would wake up and he would start writing a joke. And when he finished it, he would make an X on that calendar, and that was his gateway goal, his success goal. Now, obviously, he wrote more than one every day. Some days he probably only wrote one, but he met his goal by setting those success goals. So my question to you is, where do you want to be? Maybe you want to finish your education, or maybe you want to have a better marriage, a better relationship, or maybe a successful career. Maybe you want to improve your spiritual life or improve your health like me. Come run a 5K with me. Join me. But the idea is that you would set success goals in order to reach the destination. Consistency over time is much more valuable than infrequent moments of inspiration. The idea is like the magic penny. If I was to say, I'm going to give you 2 options, I'll give you $3 million today, or I'll give you a penny a day, doubled every day for 31 days. Obviously, a lot of people take the 3 million, but if you actually did the math, over the 31 days, you would have $5.4 million. So it's the idea of compounding interest, doing those little things that make all the difference. I had a friend who had some back problems, and his idea was that he was going to do a 10-10-30, he called it. 10 sit-ups, 10 push-ups, and 30 seconds of a plank, so it would strengthen his core, so that over time his back would be better. And then he increases that as he goes along. So what would be your success goals to get you to your destination? Let me give you 3 tips to help you as you're setting these success goals. Number 1, set no more than 3 success goals. If you do more than 3, it gets a little convoluted, a little mixed up, and 3 is easy to attain, 3 is easy to take over and to accomplish. The second tip I would give you is do a minimum of 5 days a week. If you can do 7, that's great. If your goals are to do that running, obviously you can't do 7 days a week. You got to give your body time to rest. But try to do 5 to 7 days a week for 28 days. Anything you can do on a regular basis for 28 days literally becomes a habit. And then the third idea I would tell you would be just get some help. find someone to hold you accountable, a friend or a spouse or a loved one who you share with them this is what you want to try to do, and they encourage you and maybe remind you when you forget. And in today's world of apps and computers, use an app to help remind you. I use an app called Strides. I'll try to put it in the comments and down below. But I use a thing called Strides, and I just set up the goals and how it wants to annoy me. Basically, I hate those little red dots that are on the apps there. So I do whatever it takes to get rid of them. So. Or just do a calendar alarm. Everyone has calendars on your apps and stuff. So anyway, I just encourage you to get out there, figure out where you want to go. Set 3 success goals to help you get there. If you need help, just man, I'd love to talk to you, love to help you. I want to see people succeed. That's my passion. So just go to nextstepdanny.com and click on contact and send me an email. We'll connect by phone or Skype or email or whatever it takes. I want to try to help you as best I can. And also, I'd love to hear if people are out there trying to accomplish something. Let me know what it is you're trying to do. And we'll just communicate that way. So the most important thing is just don't quit. Keep on keeping on. Your next step starts today. So now my next step is to go get a drink of water and take a nap. So see you next time.